Volumes of prisms and cylinders. You've been studying surface area, and now we're going to add volume to your vast storehouse of knowledge. Remember, the area of a two-dimensional figure is the number of square units that will fit inside the figure. For example, we've got 1 square centimeter right here. This is 1 square centimeter. Over here, you've got 4 square centimeters because there are 1, 2, 3, 4 square centimeters that will fit inside this one figure right here. So we say the area of it is 4 square centimeters. When we come to volume, the volume of a three-dimensional figure is the number of cubic units that will fit inside the figure. A cubic unit, when you think of it, is like a box, okay? A three-dimensional box that, and remember, cubes are a special kind of rectangular prism that have all sides, all faces are equal. So how many of these would fit into this box right here? That's how you find out the volume. So the volume of a rectangular prism, we've got volume equals base times height. And you notice, I'm sure you did, that this was a big B, not a little b. The reason it's a big B is because it stands for the area of the base of the figure. So we're talking about this part of the figure, and we want to find the area of it. Well, this is a rectangle down here, so the area will be length times width. So we've got volume equals length times width times height, which is the formula that you're familiar with. And you wonder why in the world, if it's this easy formula that we know, length times width times height, why do we have to use this big B little h up here? Well, the reason is because this figure, this formula right here will be used for triangular prisms, and it will be used for cylinders also, and for any kind of prism or cylinder that you need. This is the formula that you're going to use, and it won't always be length times width. Length times width times height is the one that you use for rectangular prism. So let's move on. Find the volume of the rectangular prism. Remember, it's length times width times height for the rectangular prism. The main formula, though, is base, catch up, base times height, like that. And this is the base. So here we go. The base of this one is down here, so that will be 3 times 4 times, and the height is 5. So that gives us 12 times 5, which gives us 60 inches. And here's a new twist. It's not inches squared, it's inches cubed, because it's inches times inches times inches, which gives you inches cubed. All right, your turn. Find the volume of this rectangular prism. Remember, the formula is volume equals base times height. The big B refers to length times width. So pause the video, do this one, and then come back to me. Okay, here we go. That means that we're going to, right, equals, okay, let's erase that. That means it's going to be equals, the base of this one is going to be 12 times 8. It's a little tricky there. 12 times 8, and the height is 10. So that gives us 96 times 10, which gives us 960 centimeters cubed. Very good. I'm sure that you got that one. All right, find the volume of this rectangular prism. Remember, the formula is volume equals big B times little h. The big B refers to the base of the figure. So here we go. The base is this part right here. That means it's going to be base times height divided by 2. Base times height divided by 2. Not length times width. So you see, that's why the formula is the big B little h. The big B refers to the area of the base of the figure. Okay, find the volume of the triangular prism. We've got volume equals base times height, the big B, the little h. And look, we've got a little b and a little h right here. Let's not get confused between these heights. This height is of the triangular prism, okay? which would be the line that connects the two bases. So the height of this one would be right here. When you're talking about base times height divided by 2, then we're talking about the triangle, and it's base and height, and then this the height of the triangle, not of the triangular prism. So try to keep that in mind. I know that's a difficult one, but let's try to keep that one in mind. So let's find the base of this figure. Here we have a base of 4, so we go 4 times a height of 3, and divide that by 2. That gives us 12 over 2, which gives us 6. So the area of the triangle is 6. So that comes over here, and we've got volume equals base times height. That will be volume equals 6. And the height of the triangular prism is 6 over here. So 6 times 6, that gives us volume equals 36 centimeters. And remember, it's cubed. Your turn. You know the drill. Find the volume of the triangular prism. Pause the video and get back with me when you finish. So we've got volume equals base times height. The big B means you got to find the area of the base of this triangular prism. So the base is 4. Here's 4. So we go 4 times. The height is 6. So here's the height, 6 of the triangle. Divided by 2, which gives us 24 divided by 2, which gives us 12. So that's the big B. So we come up here, volume equals 12 times, the height is 10, because that's the line that connects the two bases. So 10 equals 120 centimeters cubed. Did you get that? Alright, now let's find the volume of a cylinder. The volume of a cylinder is still going to be base times height, big B times little h. It's just that this time the base is a circle. So it will be pi r squared to find the area. So you can write the formula as volume equals pi r squared times h. Let's try one. Find the volume of this cylinder. Volume equals the base times the height. The way you find the base is pi r squared because it's a circle. So all we got to do is go pi r squared times the height. Pi is 3.14 times the height, times the radius squared. Radius is 4, so it'll be times 4 squared times the height, which would be 9, which gives us 3.14 times 16 times 9, and that gives us 452.16. And once again, it's inches cubed because you're finding volume. Alright, I bet the next thing is your turn. It is, it's your turn. Find the volume of a cylinder. Here's your cylinder. There's the height. There's the radius. Now it's your turn to find it. Pause the video, do the work, and then come back to me. Okay, so we got base times height. The base is pi r squared because we're getting the area of a circle. So it's going to be pi r squared h. So we come over here. Pi is 3.14. The radius is 2, so it'll be 2 squared. And then you've got a height of 9. So that will be 3.14 times 4 times 9, which gives us a total of 113.04. And this is centimeters and cubed. I bet you got that, didn't you? Alright, here's a problem for you. Remember those problems of irregular shapes? Well, we got a regular volume here too, so now it's your turn to try this one. We're going to do this one together. An empty cube container has a solid cylinder attached to the bottom. What is the available volume of the container? Well, what we're going to do is get the volume of the entire rectangular prism here, the cube, and then we're going to find the area of this cylinder, and we're going to subtract it because this takes up space on the inside. So here we go. The area of the of the cube will be 10 length times 10 width times 10 height, which gives us 1,000 meters cubed. The volume of the cylinder will be, remember, that's volume equals pi r squared h. So that will be volume equals 3.14 times 1 squared times 5. And that gives us volume equals 15.7 meters squared. So that means we go 1,000 minus 15.7 gives us 984.3 meters cubed. Not so bad, is it? No. So it's your turn now. Find the volume of the yellow container. Well, what you've got to do is find the volume of the whole thing and subtract this white part. Let's see if you can do that. Pause the video and then come back to me. Alright, so the top part is going to be length times width times height. Volume equals length times width times height. So that will be volume equals 15 times 1 right here times 20. So that gives us volume equals 15 times 1 is 15 times 20 is 300 inches cubed. So now the white one will be volume equals, the volume is equal to 10 times, and this is 1 also, times 14. So that gives us volume equals 140 inches cubed. So now we come over here and we go 300 minus 140, and that gives us 160 inches cubed as our answer. Did you get that? I'm proud of you.